Idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now.
Green 25.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Aggies come to the line and run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Got it.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
Easy. 6-9-1. Gator spark.
It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So now here comes a crucial call on fourth and goal. The coach told us field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it. But already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you consider kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 10, Auburn 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Brown. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, A&M. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Back to pass. It's Brown. On the run here, lets it go. Short pass, finds the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Thompson. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Fights through a tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's got it again. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled right at their 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks left and finds his target there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. The shotgun handoff here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
As a design quarterback keeper, the junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That gain sets up a third down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Eludes the rush. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Took contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 33, set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Fights off the defender. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 40. They'll earn a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2-9 Philly.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. We'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Now, a 4th down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Here we go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
To the air, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He escapes the sack. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, this is a risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong, it works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Auburn. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Sticking with the running game. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready?
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Alert, alert. Flip, flip. Ready, go.
They'll hand it off. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 24, Auburn 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. try the ground game here with the running back. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances. And this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Come on, set.
Here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. To the air, it's Reed. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend. But give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Brown. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
How about this on first and goal? A handoff to the receiver. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. He'll start at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big